Why do some women give birth to many kids and still encourage other women to do the same? Like, I don't get it. Okay, I was at the market last week, so I went to get some things. So when I got there, we're talking about how things have doubled in prices, like how things have increased in prices and a lot of things. You go to the market today, it's 150 today, tomorrow it's 200. Go today, it's 300 tomorrow. Like, why? Like, yeah, where do they expect us to get money from? When it's as if everybody's plucking money from the tree. Anyways, so I was there, we're just talking, normal talk now. We men, we will see each other, we just want to talk. So I told her, okay, I want to get this thing for this amount. And she's like, no, we can't get it for this amount. I have to add something to it. I said, I beg, please, I don't have money. We're all managing. Everything is just packaging. She said, you that are looking fresh like this. I said, me, it's all along. So she was like, okay, that I should just bring what I had as at that day. So I gave her that the amount I could afford. But before then, where the way we're complaining, I was telling her that I greet people that keep on giving back, people that have been giving back to back. If there's anything like that this year, next year, I said, now wow, that they are really trying. That I want to be like that when I grow up. And she's like, no, yeah, coming. And you see, children are from God, and you cannot. It's a blessing from God that one does not affect. That is it. Children, when they come, the thing they will eat is not a problem. What they will drink is not a problem. They are from God, and God will not watch them suffer. I'm like, how? Hey, God said we should multiply, though, but you need to put sense to it, my dear sister. You have to have sense, because I remember when I had my child, my firstborn, people will push you. They're like, oh, give birth. When they come, what they will eat, what they will drink will come. This God that's giving you the kids will not watch you suffer. God got you. I said, hey, okay. So we went ahead now and we gave birth. And after giving birth, we noticed that nobody was calling, nobody was saying, okay, take my dear sister, take that. Okay, I just sent this money to you to just sponsor you and all of that. I said, so this is how life is. People will push you until you look at your back like this and you're not seeing anybody. Okay, so I told her, me, I don't fall for this kind of trick again, because when I had my child, people told me, do this, do that. So what I've learned is you don't listen to people, just do what works for you. So this woman went ahead and said, children, after saying children are from God and this and that, what do we eat, what do we drink is from God. I said, okay, no wala. She said, as for how, when she hear people saying that they can only afford to raise 2 kids or a kid or 3 kids, that to her, she's like, what are they saying? Surely then, so like, what are you saying? Can you hear what's coming out from your mouth? And she said she would really take it personally with them, because she feels God has given us the grace to go into the world and multiply. That what do we eat? Like I said, God will provide, even when you are not working and you are not applying this, your sense. So I'm like, okay. She said she has about 7 kids, and nobody will tell her when it's time for her children to start making babies, that she has told them, see, you cannot come and bring 2 kids to me. I don't want to have 2 grandchildren. I don't want to have 3 grandchildren, because when you have 2 grandkids for me, how will the egbon be able, that's the elder one, how will the elder one be able to assist? How do I put it, to survive? Or how will the younger one be able to survive without the help of their siblings? I'm like, how? She said, let me explain to you, my sister, that she gave birth. She gave birth because she wants her kids to be there for one another. I said, that's all right, that's good, but it's as if you're already laying pressure, like you're already putting pressure on your kids. He said, that's what God said. I said, how? He said, because the aburo, when is in need, when the aburo is in need of help or something, that the egbon will be the one, that's the elder one, should be able to help. I'm like, these things are not things that you force your kids to do. You are pushing them out there, especially when you have a female that happens to be your first child. You are pushing them. Gradually, you are pushing them to the wrong hands. Gradually, you are pushing them out there, because when the pressure is too much for your kids, they begin to do what they're not supposed to do. And that's why you hear omo òṣìṣẹ́ afọṣọ àbí your child is not working in a laundry like laundry mat or something, and the child is bringing clothes home. Yoruba also ọmọ òṣìṣẹ́ àgbàfọ̀ afọṣọ ó dẹ̀ múṣẹ́ ó dẹ̀ máṣọ wálé. So you need to be very careful when you are, if it works for you, fine, but you don't encourage other young mothers out there, or you don't encourage other women out there to go do what they cannot afford to do. Okay, now you're bringing a child to this world. You need to be responsible for their food. That's the feeding. You need to be responsible for their everyday life, which is their clothes, the clothing and everything. Then to talk about the hair they make, even how much they barb hair for boys now, like for our maid children and even girls. Then their education is the priority, like the most important thing. So please, when giving other women advice there to bring kids into this world, please consider their pockets, consider how they will cater for the kids. It's very, very important. So let me know what you think in the comment section, and do not forget to like the video. And if you are a new subscriber or you're just stumbling on our video, please do not forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you.